What up, friends? Geoff Fienberg here with you. And can I tell you, sorry, you can't see my beautiful face. We got to rock this audio only. Um, let's just say I need to have my maximum PGA championship set up. I wasn't willing to deviate from it to take any risks. So we're doing audio only. As I build out something from home, I'll be able to probably do these Friday early cut sweat show not audio only. Just a heads up, Mayo and myself will be audio only this afternoon, but that's okay. We'll watch together. We'll talk through it. We'll be more entertaining than the announcers as we usually are. What a great way to start this show, though. Vic makes a birdie just as we hit go on this one. Unfortunately, Xander with the bogey, but man, I don't know. I'd give a couple toes for an under par round. Well, let's see. A couple toes, three more under par rounds probably wins Victor the tournament. And let's see, two toes a day. Then I'd be left with six toes. But then what would be the toes like I need to keep at that point if I had so few? I'm not sure. But I tell you, I would consider giving toes for under par rounds from Victor today. Get in that chat on Periscope. Tell me what you're feeling, what you're watching. It really sucks that I didn't have the courage or the balls to make a Brooks Koepka play. Number got bigger. We obviously spoke about what a forgotten entity he was on the week. And I guess we'll see how today goes. And I got to just breathe a sigh of relief. Casey avoids a double bogey, just makes a bogey. If you want to tee it up with me, Brooks in the fairway right now just makes contact. That is where I am. Um, well, I am. I'm torn on Brooks because I should have bet him, and he's amazing. And I was dumb enough to bet him at the Masters, but not this week. Super silly me. Anyhow, what an embarrassing scene by the PGA, friends. Embarrassing scene by the PGA that the most up to date way to get to get scoring and shot by shot information on this tournament is via the Bet365 app website. PGA should be ashamed of themselves. Even their official app is slow and pathetic and stops working all the time. And you don't even have the caveat of showing me every shot like another major, where I can give them some leeway on their mistakes. You know, I'd like to go back and watch Gary Woodland hole that out from the waist area. Nice round by Gary. Wish we made that putt on the last, a 5-6 footer on the last could have got us in at 3 under, but I guess them the breaks. Cantley with a long one. Cantley with a good little scare this morning. Oh, wow. Patrick Cantley. That had to be 60 feet. That had to be what, 40? Well, now I said 60. Now I'm down to 40. Let's call it in the middle. That looked like a 50-foot bender. We saw Zalatoris just make one on essentially the same line. I'll do my best not to get FTN charged for copyright infringement. I'm not like talking through the golf that much. So to say, Bubba wearing the seersucker Jordan 4s that came out this week, pretty fancy. As a girl dad, I was tempted to buy a pair, you know, just to be able to have a nice pair of pink Jordan 4s with that seersucker pinstripe. But I couldn't grab a pair. Yeah, whatever. And I'm not going to pay those secondary market prices. I try to cop. If I can't cop, there's always another pair to the future. You keep an eye, though, because like when something just comes out, as you card guys know, like when something just comes out, the prices are pretty wild. Normally, things can calm down. Like just as an example, those golf cards, I've already seen, like I could probably buy that first like off the line. I'm not even talking about first off the line like product, which Panini does, which, you know, there's better potential hits and that sort of thing for it. Just those like out of the gate first unboxings, you could buy a box for like $200-300 cheaper now. You know, and if you're one of those guys that bought like 5 or 6 boxes, that's, I mean, just $100 to wait a couple of weeks, you get a couple $100 less. Now, I will say it goes both ways. If you waited a couple weeks, you probably were smart, and only that you in only that you sort of wanted to see the product first, and you probably weren't impressed with it, and they're probably not selling like people thought they should, because to be honest, Artifacts Golf is a pretty unimpressive product. Justin Thomas with a nice lag putt on one. I'm still fired up about Hovland's birdie on one, but can you show me Hovland tee up on two? But can they show me Hovland tee up on two yet, or what? Because you're nervous. Every moment here, it could all go away. You're scared. You miss like 10 minutes, your guy can make a triple. I just saw that happen to Triangle. Yes, Tringali. Quality little round from Sung J M, who hasn't even gotten his putter going yet, friends. I think tomorrow we either get a boom or bust sort of Sung J special. My money at this point would probably be on it going pretty well. I could load up those live lines to see what they are, but I'm not really interested in investing in the tournament when I'm enjoying my positions. Morikawa lining up at the tee on one. If you just sort of want to watch what I am watching at the moment, I have got to be audio only so I can just have my full viewing experience on the go. But guess what, guys? PrizePicks, prizepicks.com, promo code FTN, 100% instant match bonus up to $100. It's you versus the projections over at prizepicks.com. I'm pretty fired up for an exciting weekend of PrizePicks. Clearly, they've had to make adjustments on their golf prognostication numbers, as Kiowa has turned into quite an animal. We're seeing a lot of the better players eat some big numbers. Specifically Dustin Johnson, whose tournament is over. He'll be going home, even though he made that nice birdie on the last. But UFC, NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs, MLB in full swing. I can make my golfer multi-sport fighter, throw in a little NBA postseason action. Honestly, there are a lot of side games in the space. But in my opinion, none better than PrizePicks. The opportunities, the interface, how much fun you can have playing the multi-sport ventures. You can dabble a little bit in each sport. Totally fun. Makes it a great day, especially the weekend. Looking forward to a weekend of watching sports. Full disclosure, I had to take care of some errands this morning. I had to go to the stores. I had to take care of stuff for the kids, do a lot of pickups. Why? Because, the start of this show, as of this show, I'm pretty much glued into this golf through Sunday, because I'm going to be done here. I'm going to do a full afternoon cut sweat with Mayo, and you better believe the entire weekend I'm just watching the golf. That's what I'm going to do. So sometimes you got to pay your piper, pay your dues. And I guess I had to do that this morning. But it is what it is. That's just the realities of life. And on top of that, I'm finally allowed to golf as of tomorrow. Doug Ford, I still, let's say this in a nice way. Who's playing with Bryson there that just shanked it? Ooh, trouble. Wasn't Bryson. Bryson hit a beauty. We saw Morikawa hit a nice one. Bryson, geez, I forget who was with them. Nonetheless, tell me in the chat. But anyways, so I paid my debt to society this morning so I could pretty much do whatever I want through the weekend. And that's just how you got to roll. That's just how you got to do it sometimes. But geez, there was something else I wanted to mention. Is Brooks going to make birdie? I love Brooks. But I got a lot of money on Victor. So for the moment, and I even have some Brooks in DraftKings, but for the moment, yeah, Brooks isn't any danger of missing a cut, and I just want Victor to win. So I'm just going to be really greedy. Don't ask me how my mind works, because it's pretty weird. Oh, yeah, I'm allowed to golf now, and I still hope Doug Ford falls downstairs. Rory knocks it in for birdie. Nice little start for Rory. Can I see anything that's happening with Victor on the second hole? What an embarrassing scene. I can't do 100 things at once while I'm trying to host a show, You make it hard for me, and I want to tell these people something. I want to tell you guys something. I'm not done talking to you guys. Not done talking. All right, Victor is in the rough, 234 out. Just we don't need it all, Vic. We don't need it all. Just do what you do. I trust you. Great little round from Gary. Thank you, Gary. We'll see even how much better that holds up by the time the day is over. So I'm allowed to golf finally tomorrow. And my wife's even encouraging. Like, listen, you love golf. Like, go golf. You haven't been able to golf. I'll take care of the kids. I'm just like, honestly, giving me all the time, like I'd rather just be watching golf. That's how weird I am. But I got, yeah. So I'd rather watch golf this weekend. I got all summer to play golf. I don't mess around with major championships. Major championships, I just like watching golf. So that's what I do. And that's what I'm going to do. But I'm like Aaron Rodgers, and I always joke, well, that's an insane statement to make. I have a vindictive soul like Aaron Rodgers. So even though I'm still allowed to golf, I still hope bad things happen to Doug Ford, the premier of Ontario. Some people can say I should get over it. I don't want to get over it. I don't want to get over it. That's what I do. That's how I roll. I'm watching a Dr. Ho commercial right now. What sort of commercials do you guys get? Because I'm certain we're not getting the same commercials. So I don't know. Golf's in a commercial, but when it comes back, we can do this sucker. We can do this sucker together, and maybe they'll actually let me watch Victor Hovland. I would just prefer to have a whole show of me watching Victor Hovland. Did Hovland have to play his second stroke sideways? Oh dear God, what just happened? Oh no, Victor's in trouble on a par 5. This seems like real trouble. If anyone has a clue what's going on in the chat, you could let me know. Oh, Vic. And they're in commercial. We're off to such a fun start to the day. Everyone was excited. We're all in such a great mood. Now what? Now what? I'm seeing stroke 1 to the right rough, stroke 2 to other, only 46 yards. I told him I trusted him, but maybe he shouldn't have tried so hard. End this commercial now. More commercials. No one is giving me the information that I want, and they're still just going into commercial. I hate everything about this situation. Oh my God. Victor's lying 3. What the Sorry for silence. That's just me dying inside like Ralph Wiggum. No, I'm seeing it on Bet365. You don't want to know what's going on. We're like a guaranteed bogey. We're in the fairway 230 yards out shooting the 4th shot. He just took 2 strokes to get the ball back into position, and obviously the broadcast is being dickless. Oh, I'm steaming right now. I don't give no one gives a shit about Martin Laird. Oh, man. I don't understand what these people are doing. Go away. No one cares about Keegan. Obviously, everyone only cares about Victor Hovland. That's all people care about. No, I'm joking, but seriously. This is like, there's no point in watching. What are they doing? What's the point? What's the point of any of this? How did he take 2 shots to get back into position? And how are you not showing me anything? Yeah. I anybody, Earth to anybody? Earth to anybody, the leader on the course is in big trouble and no one is showing it to me. Let's just watch guys play the first goddamn hole all day. Right? It feels like this entire broadcast just watching guys play the first hole. I don't mind if is that Louis. Louis can play well. I guess Victor can't even hit into the second green yet because guys are still on it. Yeah, I know that, J-Maz. I'm seeing the stats, but I'm not seeing any part of it. And I don't know why the broadcast would have no interest in showing it to me. Oh, bang, bang, Bryson. Look at that. It's all going to happen today. It's all going to happen today for Mr. Deesh. Keegan can go away, but that would be a nice birdie for him. I have to just concede. What do we got to concede? A double? I mean, a bogey for Vic? We got to just give it back? That's heartbreaking. He can make doubles still. We're staring at something big right in the face. Yeah, I'm doing a Victor Hovland live stream radio broadcast, but I have no visual on Victor Hovland at the moment. Now even my live at's gone down. My live at's gone down. And you would assume Victor hit that shot because there are now guys. Why can I watch other guys play the second hole, but not Hovland play the second hole? Yeah, sorry, idiots. This is just me yelling, and Mayo's not here to control me. So you're just going to get me angry at the broadcast at this moment. Is that ball going to roll all the way back to Morikawa? It might. It does not. It does not. So where on earth did Victor hit the ball that he had to not take a penalty but use 2 strokes? Bet365 deserves a goddamn medal. Oh my God, Victor hit it to 6 feet from 230 yards. He might actually save par. What a human being. I feel like I'm getting reports from the war by telegraph, by Morse code. Like, what a pathetic scene. Yeah, he had to punch out twice, but then he hit it to 6 feet from 230 out. Stroke 4, 228 to green, 6 feet left to pin. Oh, make the par. Yeah, Victor's always close to a big score. You're absolutely right, friends. There's absolutely no denying that. Part of the reason I want to be given every moment of this. Brooks looks like he's hitting it towards Victor hit his off the tee. Man. I could have been there. That's the saddest part about this. Me and Mayo had some pretty decent potential accommodations set up. But we're in jail in this country. I mean, they're just legally letting you golf tomorrow for the first time. Insane people. Morikawa for par if you want to watch what I'm watching on the main broadcast at this moment. Up to the pin, looked like it bobbled early. Yeah, there. Boom. Morikawa with an early bogey. Bryson in tight. It's got to be what, 4 feet? 4 feet looks pretty uphill also. Bryson going to get that thing to 1 under par pretty quickly in this event. Oh, now we're seeing this Victor shot. Oh my God. I should turn the volume up so they could tell me what he. Oh my God, Victor. Wow, sorry, I just had to hear that. They didn't even explain it. They didn't show you like the mess he made. What's going on? Did everyone have to go clean their pants because Phil shot a 69? Like everyone in the part of the coverage had to go change themselves? Honestly. I wouldn't even mind if you're not giving it to me if your live scoring applications actually worked, but they're not. Bryson, this looks shorter than 4 feet, but I'll still call it 4 feet. Yeah, I'm angry. I'm annoyed. And I'm here for Bryson. It's good for you. Well, Bryson gets to go to a par 5 off a birdie at the first. Oh, man. Been fun if this putt for Victor was for eagle, but now I'm being greedy. Just make your par, man. Just make your par. We got Westwood. Westwood, what? He's got about 30 feet, maybe even more for his birdie. We didn't see a single shot of this group. Xander off his bogey on the first. We don't have a clue what Xander's currently doing. Nobody will tell you. All the golfers for today are on the course that were part of the PrizePicks options. PrizePicks, prizepicks.com, promo code FTN as Westwood brings it up to a couple inches. FTN, use that promo code over at PrizePicks for 100% instant match bonus up to $100 on your first deposit. A huge weekend lined up over at PrizePicks. PGA Tour, NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, MLB in full swings. There always seems like there is a fight on the go. I'm tempted to just stay focused on the television and see them let me watch Victor putt instead of, seeing it on say the computer or the Bet365 app like a couple minutes before they tell me, so we'll just get the good or the bad news. But man, if we get out of this with a par, that'd be special. This is one of those days where I could use my pacing box. Somewhere else I used to work, they made me a pacing box on major championship days because I was never still. Stewart Cink having quite himself a little round here. By round, I mean start, but tournament again. As I'm still blown away by the Stewart Cink driving distance statistics. Okay, so here's the Vic putt. Let's go. Looks like a long 6 feet to me, Victor. Looks like a long 6 feet to me. And we're taking the putter back and through. Break! What a par! Yeah! Oh my God, this kid means business. Whew! Oh man. Feel like I'm giving that one to you again. Oh, that's quite the relief. Who's in trouble? Who's in trouble? Who's in trouble? Never like seeing guys in trouble unless you didn't bet them. Looks like Justin Thomas, if I had to guess his buddy. But I can't really tell. Yeah, Justin. So is this sort of like the same area Victor was in off the tee? This sort of trouble that we saw no you're gonna see a freaking 5 on that Victor scorecard, but holy moly, Jesus. What a 5 from Victor Hovland. I really would still respect to show like every shot of that 5, though. Like someone owes me that footage. Could have been wow. All right. Well, it looks like Justin actually did a pretty. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Course looks hard, right? Golf's hard. Golf's hard. Oh, I'm having so much fun now. Victor made that par. I'm having a blast. Highs and lows. Highs and lows. That's why my daughters don't want to be near me. They don't want to be near me for this. Oh, Brooks was like a foot or two away from that real big trouble. Oh, Brooks is the man. All right. Well, if you want to watch what I'm watching, Brooks, and the ball's off. He's walking after it. And that seemed like the exact layup shot that he wanted to make. Fun times. I can't believe Victor made that par. They should show every shot he's hitting the whole day. Pretend he's Tiger Woods. Rory off his birdie on 1. And then we get to see Bryson drive on this hole. That'll be nice. Because Rory hits, the fairway's clear. Bryson made birdie at first, so he's first up. And I don't have a clue what Xander did on the last, but I don't even care now. Again, This is just, we're going to call this your Victor Hovland simulcast. We're all Victor all the time. News and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Right? All Victor all the time. Victor's waiting patiently in the hole on the tee box at number 3. Rory a little long on number 2. I got no issue if a lot of these top guys want to miss the cut. The only two guys that were under 20 to 1 that I rostered in DraftKings were Bryson and Rahm. So if the other ones want to explode out of here, that would honestly be fine for me. And I'll cheer for it. Listen, we're all in this for ourselves. We got to cheer for what we got to cheer for, our best interests. When I lose money, which I will, granted, guess what, friends? I already won a prop this week. Why? Probably about the only way I could win a golf bet at the moment, which was picking on Sam Burns. My answer over Burns head-to-head cashes because Burns put the tee in the ground and then left. Well, by the scorecard, he hit some shots, but he's gone. So that full tournament bet is already a winner. So for the moment, we'll enjoy my plus unit on the tournament thus far until everything else gets graded tonight and through the weekend, of course. I need is this the time after Bryson drives? I should make an apology. I'm just in awe of Bryson's drive. It looks like it's going to come up short though. Uh-oh. Maybe it ran through that thing, but I don't know. That looks like a lot of tree, Bryce. That looks like a lot of tree. Haven't really seen anybody play this par 5 effectively. I mean, not that they've shown it. If anybody, Brooks has, because he had a nice layup there. Okay, Victor Hovland with his tee shot on the 3rd. He's in the rough. Victor Hovland in the rough. We got to take it for what it's worth. No one's giving you any information here, people. No one is looking to help us. Nobody cares about us. Again, everybody affiliated with all these broadcasts needs a timeout to go change themselves because Phil shot a 69. Did you hear? I don't know if you heard. Did anyone hear about that? Well, if you haven't, let me be the first to tell you guys. Phil Mickelson shot a 69, currently leads this golf tournament by a stroke over Victor Hovland. Isn't that something? Magical. But you know what I take from Phil's dominance today? To me, it means Tiger Woods is at home smiling. That's what I enjoy about it. I don't know about smiling. Smiling's an unfair statement because I don't have a clue. But I promise you, when Phil does what he does, aka potentially having an overnight lead in a major championship on a 7,800-yard scorecard written golf course, Tiger Woods has confidence right now. Tiger Woods got a confidence boost today because of Phil Mickelson. And for that, thank you, Phil Mickelson. Brooks, with his 3rd coming into the par 5, he seems to be the only person I've actually gotten to watch play this hole clean. Nobody's gotten the ball closer than Victor Hovland did from 230 freaking yards. What a goddamn magician. Eric Von Royen in the cargo, in the, what do you call those pants? The anklets? Might be dressed more for some magic than he is golf, but that's a nice shot. What are we feeling that cut's going to come in at, friends? I know everyone's got what they hope it comes in for. I mean, I don't think 3 is possible. So I do think we're going to get home, right? Yeah, 3 is not possible. It seems, 5. 5 seeming like that number, that favorite number for so many people. Patrick Reed outside that cut line. That was an ugly performance, Patrick. I didn't have Patrick, so I'm not going to lose any money. Great battle by Daniel Berger. We love you, Daniel. We love you, and we appreciate you. Cameron Davis, he's still going to make the cut, but I can't believe I had to sweat Cameron Davis potentially making the cut or not. That is never enjoyable. Ever enjoyable. Ricky Fowler's going to give me a bit of a sweat. Yeah, I've rostered a lot of Ricky Fowler because I didn't figure anyone else was. Is that weird? I don't think you're rostering him, so why wouldn't I? I suck at DraftKings. I'm worse at DraftKings than I am at everything else you probably think I already suck at. Just putting that out there, okay? Just so there's no confusion. Oh, bunker to bunker. Rory goes bunker to bunker. Rory. Oh, no, you didn't go bunker to bunker. Bunker to rough. I don't give a shit. Get out of here. Eject. 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 Rory can get out of here for all I care. Oh, that's in a bit of a grassy hosel. Yeah. Later, Rory. We're gonna see some more Victor Hovland, or we're just gonna watch, sorry, I'm all alone and there's no video component to my life right now. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. It's impossible trying to talk to you guys and get information because no one's giving me information on what's happening in this golf tournament. You could be on TV all day and still be showing nothing, just for the record. You know, that is definitely possible. And Berger doing what he did today. What an amazing performance, right? We love that from Boog. So Victor's going to be the one that makes the par. I'm still not over Victor's par. If he wins this golf tournament, that's the shot of the tournament for me. Really is. Friday at 2:15, shot of the tournament. I don't care what you think. I'm the guy that's got him winning by 3 strokes. So literally everything matters. Oh, Victor went out of bounds? Are you guys not telling me this, or I'm not looking at the chat? Oh, I'm embarrassing myself, aren't I? Oh. Sorry, how am I supposed to know what's going on? Victor took a penalty. We were having so much fun. All right. I don't know. What a stupid world. Victor's taking penalties. There's big numbers, and this really sucks. We're probably gonna make a double. I guess we should be lucky that well, this tournament is weird. This tournament is weird. Oh man. You get excited and then it all happens. What is going on? And you have no idea other than this goddamn betting app is the only place to get any logical information on this tournament. I'm like naked and afraid. That's what following this tournament feels like. You're naked and afraid. I don't even think I'm kidding. I don't even think I'm kidding. PrizePicks, prizepicks.com, promo code FTN, 100% instant match bonus up to $100. It's you versus the projection over at prizepicks.com. Certainly, as PrizePicks will do their best job to try to figure out what sort of score projections to leave up for tomorrow. I don't know how on earth they're going to do it because making these score projections seems awfully difficult. I guess you just lean on it being high. Make the score projections high because this course is hard. This course is hard. I appreciate you guys not telling me Victor went in the water. You just want to keep my hopes up. Oh, but we really got to avoid hazards. If we have any chance of anything, right? Bogey for Justin. You can go away. Justin and Rory can go away. You guys can cheer against Victor. You probably are. If you don't own any Victor, if you don't bet on Victor, you're cheering against Victor. I'm cheering for Victor. I'll be playing Victor everywhere, including the weekend on PrizePicks. I look forward to it. Probably mix him up with some UFC, some NBA, some NHL, MLB, whatever I feel like. That's how it goes. Anyhow, friends, you pay attention to my feed. You'll find me again shortly. I will be doing an extended Cut Sweat show with the PME. We're going to get that going at just after 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. So this was sort of a fun little pre-cut that we can do for you. And obviously they're going to go to commercial as I need Victor to save his ass. Of course, that's what you're doing, right? Oh, man, how much trouble are we in, Vic? We got to make a 7-footer to save bogey. Oh God. On that note, you can just hear the pain in my voice. Everybody, I hope you have I hope everything you need happens for you at the PGA Championship. Victor making this double bogey right now is breaking my heart. So let's hope his putter can stay hot and we can make bogey. I can't believe we went to a hazard after that amazing save on the second. It's gut wrenching, Victor. You're killing me. Go win the golf tournament. I love you. I'm Geoff Fienberg. I'll see you next Wednesday.